No, I don't. I think I came out to like grab a bottle real quickly. Yeah, so I go off and like redo my leg. That's business out. Yeah, but it just happened that I wanted to check out what that bread pudding looked like. What's up? Yeah, because I'm about to go off and have a taste in there. Nah, it's almost the same price as like a French toast at like Denny's over here. What's up? Like $8. Yeah, but is it a brioche at Denny's? So it's warm. It feels like a wet muffin. It tastes like a wet muffin. Yeah, it doesn't have the bread pudding texture, which is usually like somewhat spongy. Nah, because the bread pudding doesn't feel like a sub water. I feel like it's oversaturated water. This one feel like it absorbs it. Would I choose it over the other bread pudding? Not so much. So yeah, this one feels much more like a hot cake instead of bread pudding. Yeah, bread pudding is like the lobster to the poor man. You know, originally it was trash food for like poor families that are living in poverty. Nah, I don't know the old style of like bread pudding. But these were things that they were making before they had fridges. It is that nowadays you attach the taste of bread pudding with a refrigerator because it's like yogurt spoiled food. Yeah, that gets somewhat revised with like sugar. The same with that fish. Yeah, that was almost spoiled. We're gonna have to get revised with salt just to get preserved. Yeah. Well, I said, my man, there was a line that I called youth. Yeah, I just got lucky that I got out of that line at age 32 when I obtained my spark and enlightenment. And then which I got stuck with that group of male. Yeah, that for odd reasons wanted to go off and live with me for like 5 years inside or outside the United States, by having a different police network that are like mad corrupted, that are shit. What's up? Because you have to understand, all these police officers over there, they meet with other police groups. These are certain teams. Yeah, they link up. There's certain teams that they carry us out. That's it, to like a machine system or like workouts. So they're gonna be over the cyberspace, and then eventually they meet in real time. Yeah, unique spaces where they hang out with other cops from like the global order. And that's gonna be inside the space where their class would often take them into. Yeah, so if the police is like upper middle class, most likely they're gonna meet other upper middle class police officers and their families that are doing business or corporations. Yeah, at one point in time within the economy, within that space, that looks clean, but at the same time it's heavily corrupted with military feedbacks that are dark as hell. What's up? So you're gonna see all these crooked cops over there go off and meet other crooked cops globally. Yeah, underneath a domain like Spring Break or like real estate or hotel. Or my favorite one, ironically, especially in the United States, prostitution. Yeah, just because of the fact that it's a space where every man will go off and be at, especially on side where they like to relax, enjoy their team, and then someone has somebody rubbing their shoulders. What's up? Yeah. So within that team over here, the no the space over here in America that like claim that they find human trafficking and all that stuff in laptop. What's up? Is Dan Link behind a house in the Oriental space over here. Yeah, that's mad dark as well as like a caste system. Yeah, that's into like a psychological horror into like all government systems for what it is. That's I really came from a space where like the state has his own police states that go off and copy the FBI, but at the same time they have a group above them, yeah, that can remove them out of power. Yeah, and they give them time to like military intervention. So yeah, no, that's like the Chinese space here with like the Communist Party being a military state. Yeah, being tapped being a police union that then goes off on like somewhat shoot the public. Yeah, just like the Iranians did with the crowd. The Iranians just shut up like 4,000 and up people in public. I'm sorry, they just killed them. And the police state couldn't do nothing because of the fact that the military and the state above them supersedes them. Yeah, as a power itself and a weapon that could go off and kill some of the police officers and remove them to a military system. Yeah, just like in Russia when they're doing the draft. Yeah. Well, I said by the end of the day, my police state over here could not confuse me. Because once I've been overseas, I've seen the other police state. Yeah, and then eventually you read your history about some of the secret societies and the other military group like Pol Pot. So, yeah, that shit over here. Yeah, Madden, you stick to the Constitution. Yeah, because that's your system over here. That's above the current system. Every one of them wish they could go off and go against it. But then eventually that lead to a conflict that's led to an American genocide. Yeah, that takes too much energy around the space here. And by the time they try to trigger it, yeah, I said rub your hands.